Welcome to Cinema Bites, your go-to for movie recaps in a flash. Big twists, epic moments, all in just minutes. Our story Beverly Hills Ninja begins in a Japanese ninja school, when the students were training on the beach. By chance, Master Zumo spotted a strange box that someone was selling, so he decided to open it and was surprised to find a lonely American child inside. He decided to raise him as his own son and named him Haru. After many years, Haru grew up and trained with the ninjas every day, but he became very overweight and couldn't fight, to the point that he always caused big problems because of his bad physical condition. No matter how much his friend Gobi tried to help him improve his skills, he failed because Haru was lazy. One day, the final exam at the ninja school began. Gobi managed to carry a pot of boiling water to pass the test skillfully, but when Haru tried to carry the pot, he spilled water on all the attendees and caused chaos. The master asked to speak with Gobi privately to ask him about Haru. Gobi said that Haru had an old heart, but unfortunately his physical condition was bad because he was overweight. The next morning, the master revealed to every ninja student a secret technique that allows them to communicate telepathically. But as soon as Haru tried it, he fell to the ground and failed as usual. So the master ignored him and started handing out gold medals to the students who graduated from the school. After the master gave Gobi and the other students their medals, he told Haru that he was still weak and needed to keep training. He also made him watch over the ninja school alone because Gobi and the graduates were going on a secret mission. Haru obeyed without hesitation because he was a good guy. As soon as everyone left for the mission, Haru stood in front of the mirror and started trying out the deadly ninja weapons, but he broke all the mirrors because he didn't know how to fight. Suddenly, a beautiful girl appeared and surprised Haru. Her name was Sally, and she said she needed the ninjas' help in a secret mission. Since Haru liked her, he lied and said he was a professional ninja fighter. He even wrecked the place to convince her of his strength. Sally believed him and revealed that she suspected her fiancé Martin was a dangerous criminal and asked Haru to spy on him to learn his secrets. Haru agreed to the mission without hesitation because he wanted to prove he was a real ninja fighter. The next morning, silly Haru set out to secretly watch Martin, Sally's fiancé, following him in a small boat. Here we learn that Martin is a dangerous criminal involved in counterfeiting money. While talking to his accomplice, he discovered one of them was a traitor and killed him in cold blood. By chance, the criminal's body ended up in Haru's boat. The master scolded him for going on the mission without his knowledge, but forgave him in the end. Haru said he had to travel to America to save Sally because her fiancé Martin was a dangerous criminal. The master wished him luck on his journey. Indeed, the next morning, Haru said goodbye to all his friends, including Gobi, and thanked the master for raising him like his own son. The master wished him luck and gave him a large amount of gold to spend. But as soon as Haru left, Master Zumo ordered Gobi to travel to America as well to secretly watch over Haru and make sure he was okay, since he was weak and might hurt himself. As soon as Haru entered the airport, he had to hand over all his ninja weapons at the gate. After many hours, he arrived in Beverly Hills, America, where Sally lived. All the while, his friend Gobi was secretly following him to protect him from danger. Upon arriving at his destination, Haru went to the hotel where Sally had asked him to meet her, but the servant refused to let him in because all the rooms were booked. Haru gave him the gold he got from Master Zumo. Here we meet a young man named Washington, a simple worker who was carrying Haru's bag. When he saw Haru searching the place strangely, he asked what he did for a living. Haru said he was a professional ninja, and started showing off his skills with deadly weapons. Washington said he was weak and had been bullied all his life, and asked Haru to train him in fighting. In the end, Haru agreed and decided to become his teacher. After that, the two went to a clothing store downtown, because Haru wanted to change from Japanese clothes to American clothes, so he wouldn't stand out. After that, he started looking for Sally in the streets but failed to find her. We learned that his friend Gobi was watching him all the time. As soon as he spotted Sally from afar, he flattened her car tire to stop her right in front of Haru. But before Haru could talk to her, Sally felt terrified because she spotted her fiancé Martin and decided to meet him. Haru gave her a picture of the man her fiancé killed and told her he was a dangerous counterfeiter. When Haru returned to the hotel, he used the secret ninja technique to contact his master and tell him what happened. Master Zumo said he trusted Haru and wished him luck. The next morning, Haru snuck into Martin's house, but was surprised by a vicious guard dog. He caught a bird to give to the dog, but the dog was smart and kept chasing him. Luckily, Gobi caught the dog at the last moment without anyone noticing. As for Haru, he saw Sally entering Martin's house, but as soon as he searched her car, he found papers proving that her name was Allison, not Sally, so he got angry because she lied to him. Then he used his hook to go up to her room to ask her why she lied, and by chance, the hook caught Gobi's leg. Of course, Gobi was shocked and struggled to bear Haru's heavy weight because he didn't want him to know he was secretly protecting him, until Haru finally reached Allison's room. He asked her why she gave him a false name. Allison said Martin killed her older sister, so she decided to get close to him and become his fiancé to uncover his secrets and turn him in to the police for revenge. When Martin arrived home, Haru escaped in seconds after promising Allison he would help her avenge her sister no matter what. That night, Martin and his assistant went to dinner at a Chinese restaurant. Haru disguised himself as a chef to spy on Martin and his assistant. He noticed them talking about an American man named Walter who would help them use the counterfeit money printing machine, and learned their plan. But the big problem was that Martin's enemies were watching him and attacked the Chinese restaurant to kill him. Martin and his assistant hid, while Haru used 2 giant salmon as weapons to defend himself. Luckily, Allison arrived at the last moment and the two escaped together in the car. The next morning, Haru took advantage of the fact that Martin didn't know what he looked like and convinced him he was Walter, who would help him print the counterfeit money. Martin was fooled and blindfolded Haru to take him to his secret hideout. On the way, silly Haru lost focus and his fake mustache fell off. But luckily Gobi was watching and threw the mustache back onto his face with amazing skill. When Haru saw the counterfeit money printing machine, Martin ordered him to fix it and his assistant kept an eye on him. Haru tried to take some counterfeit bills to give to the police, but before he could leave the hideout, the fake bills fell from him and his disguise was discovered. He tried to escape as fast as he could to save his life from Martin and his men. Although Gobi intervened to stall the criminals, he failed and Haru was captured. Martin put him in his truck and set off to meet another gang of counterfeiters in the city. As soon as he left the truck, Allison came to untie Haru. And here we discover that Martin betrayed the gang she works with to take the molds used to make counterfeit money. When he returned to his truck, he was surprised that Haru had escaped. Not only that, but he also saw Allison by chance while she was calling the police, so he took her hostage. As soon as Haru tried to save her, the police surrounded them from all sides. Fortunately, Joby threw a smoke bomb and decided to blindfold himself to use his sense of hearing to reach Martin's hideout for the second time. But unfortunately, Haru gave Washington the wrong directions, so Joby took advantage of the situation, knocked Washington unconscious, and then Haru reached Martin's secret hideout. At first, Haru tried to enter through the gate but was surprised by a fierce dog, so he climbed to the top of a nearby tree and used his heavy weight to shake the tree violently until he jumped inside Martin's hideout, landing on a moving cart. Unfortunately, the cart took Haru right in front of Martin, who mocked him and ordered Koba to finish him off mercilessly. Just as Koba surrounded Haru from all sides, suddenly Joby appeared and prepared for battle. At the start of the fight, Joby took down the criminals one by one because he's a skilled ninja master, proficient in karate and kung fu. As for Haru, the fool, he kept hitting him by mistake the whole time, but in the end, he focused and managed to defeat a large part of his enemy. Joby then told him to go save Allison from Martin, while he would handle the criminals alone. Indeed, Haru rushed to save Allison and broke down the walls of the room where she was held, but discovered that Martin had placed a bomb next to her. Before they could escape, they noticed that Joby was surrounded by the criminals, and they were about to kill him. Haru ran to help, using his heavy weight to slow them down. When Haru got angry because his dear friend Joby was about to die before his eyes, something very strange happened. His strength increased dramatically, and his physical fitness improved greatly as he revealed his inner power. After that, he and Joby grabbed the criminals and crushed them mercilessly, defeating them easily. But suddenly, Martin appeared with his machine gun, so Haru drew his sword and moved his hands at lightning speed to deflect all the bullets skillfully, until Martin's weapon was out of ammo. Just before Haru could finish off Martin, he went back to Allison because the bomb was about to explode. Martin took advantage of the opportunity and tried to escape, but clever Haru fired a huge grappling hook that destroyed the walls of the room where Allison was, and it attached to Martin's car. As soon as Martin drove off, the bomb stuck to his car and exploded. Meanwhile, Haru was overjoyed because he saved Allison with his friend Joby and proved to everyone that a professional ninja fighter is not just a fat guy. And that was the movie summary. Subscribe to get all the latest updates.